Hello?
Oh.
What?
Welcome back to the Monster Qualifiers presented by the International. I'm Gods, he's
We're
Merlini.
on top of our flipping game today.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. We've got the Radical Online Extremists versus Virtus.Pro, according to our draft screen.
Yes.
I'm glad the draft screen's there, because otherwise I wouldn't know who's playing. Radical, oh, that's RoX.kis. Okay. I'm glad we're in the draft now.
What's going on, guys?
RoX.kis versus VP. Let's sit down. Let's figure out what's going on here. This is our first game of the day. We've got 4 or 5 games on the main stream. We've got 4 streams going on as normal here at the NA Hub. 3 streams for the TI4 European Qualifiers. Check out twitch.tv/TI4NA for all your streams from High Ground TV as well as BTS. But first game of the day here, Virtus.Pro 4-2. RoX.kis undefeated currently. And we'll see who's going to be taking this one. Apparently, Virtus.Pro 2-0 against RoX.kis.
Really?
Looking at the records, yeah.
Wow.
Virtus.Pro won the last 2 matchups.
Damn. Well, VP, they are 4-2 right now. They need one more win to, I think, at least secure a tie for 4th.
Yeah.
And they have a really tough schedule. They have Mouse, RoX.kis, and Hehe United, so probably the toughest schedule out of any team coming into day 2.
Hehe United should be a win, but you never know. Hehe United can cause upsets, so... but
so this game's really important for them. RoX.kis, not so much. They probably have first place secured. They
top 2,
top 2, yeah. They
worst case scenario, RoX.kis drop down to maybe 3rd place.
Actually, they have to play PR, Mouse, and VP. So
yeah.
Even if they lose all 3, 6-3 is pretty damn good.
They'll still be in the playoffs. They just may be like in a tie for 2nd place, or they may be 3rd place. They could slip. But for now, looking at the draft, Invoker, Treant Protector picked up to start things off for RoX.kis. VP did have first pick, and they insta-picked Brewmaster. Brewmaster is suddenly like, he's the bee's knees. He's
second pick Gyro, too. That's unusual.
10 seconds
I mean,
remaining.
Rocket Barrage is good against living armor because you can instantly burn through it when it's on a hero, but it doesn't really help against the like pushing onto towers. Like the living armor is still going to keep all your towers alive.
I think VP's more worried about defending against RoX.kis' 5-man. This is like pretty much a ideal RoX.kis draft. Treant Protector, or Abaddon, or Chen, or some crap like that. Dazzle too, and some hero with summons that can push down towers.
Abaddon, cheesy, annoying to deal with drafts, but normally solo and the Invoker goes for like the Exort, Mass Forward Spirits, or even Necrobooks being pulled out every now and then. So.
They always do Necrobooks. It's not every now and then. Yeah. Oh, buddy.
You know what's coming your way. But hey, it's worked. They're 6-0.
Yes, and VP banning out the Lycan, even though RoX.kis is on Radiant, it is a very, very good hero for RoX.kis. There are summons, heals, 5-man. That's generally what they do.
Yeah, I'm just still like VP for their first 2 picks of 2 heroes they could get in like the 2nd pick stage. Like that's just crazy how high they prioritize these 2 heroes.
Yeah, that's true. I think Brewmaster is a really good hero versus RoX.kis though.
Yeah, and that's something which could well get banned out in the 2nd stage. So they make sure they get their hands on that one. As Gyrocopter probably the bigger surprise of the 2, but Gyrocopter also a hero that Illidan plays really well. I think it's one of his best heroes, if not his best hero.
It's really good at defending against 5-man push too.
Yeah.
He can also do a ton of damage even through overgrowth, which is not typical of a lot of carries.
Yeah. We'll see where RoX.kis go from this. They haven't really... The Invoker can always go mid, can go safe lane solo. Sometimes it's even BZZ, I believe, playing the Invoker. It's not always solo on it. Which is where the Ember Spirit gets banned out, because that's another hero which solo does like to play in that mid lane.
So RoX.kis is a little bit scared of the mass team fight coming out from VP. Tidehunter banned out. They don't really have good BKB hero as of yet. And OD does wreck Invoker in mid. I've actually seen some Invokers win that lane. I don't exactly know how.
Outskill, outskill, or just forward spirits maybe. They pick up the Bane for now, which is definitely a RoX.kis hero. So they've got their 2 supports without revealing too much about their draft. They can do the solo mid Invoker, they can do the safe lane Invoker. Some teams even run like a Quaswex offlane Invoker. Options are plenty for RoX.kis and VP. They're the ones who have pretty much revealed they're running a carry Gyrocopter and a Brewmaster, probably in the mid lane, maybe in the off lane.
Could be support Gyro.
Do you think support Gyro is pretty good? Pretty decent?
It's okay sometimes.
Okay.
I don't think it's that bad. It's underrated.
Something that Aki used to like doing back on Alliance every now and then, but I hasn't seen much play as of late. For now, Virtus.Pro pick up the Darkseer, so as far as offlaners go, it's a pretty good offlaner, although doesn't have to be in the offlane, could be a support Darkseer, but...
Really good versus Tree Armor. I like how VP has drafted 2 things already versus Tree Armor.
Yeah. The Doom gets picked up by RoX, and obviously Doom, good if you can get on the Brewmaster before he ulties, decent against Darkseer, but it's not like a a massive counter. Like, oh, this is like an amazing pick to counter Virtus.Pro's draft right now. At least it doesn't look like it to me.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it. And, well, with this, it pretty much means RoX.kis is going to safe lane try, though. Tree, Bane, Doom, not your best offlaner. They don't really have that great of damage besides punching power.
Okay. Well, for Virtus.Pro, probably just 2 supports coming up. Is there any kind of supports that stand out? I know NS likes to run kind of like crazy niche supports every now and then. Like he's known to pick up like a Skywrath Mage or...
They really like the support Shadow Shaman. I think it's pretty good for them.
It gives them some actual pushing power, which they... Brewmaster and like Darkseid are good pushing heroes, but they need a hero like to be put with someone like a Shadow Shaman that can actually bring down the tower.
I think someone with AoE, Shadow Shaman, AA, something like that. Not like a single target like Bane or Abaddon.
Okay.
I don't think that's terribly great. Although Abaddon's decent versus Doom, I don't really think that Doom is the biggest of your concerns.
Yeah.
If you're a VP.
As for RoX.kis, like, is it just an offlaner going to be their last pick, or do you feel like there's some kind of 5th hero that really stands out? Like Doom, a lot of teams run Doom offlane. Like, I know the Chinese
Doom
teams have been running a lot of it.
I think they'll probably pair versus Darks here, though. I've seen that a lot, and then you can just almost always kill him once once Doom's level 6. Okay, well, it will be a single target one.
Vengeful Spirit.
She's all right. It depends on how aggressively they want to play, though. They could potentially aggro try RoX.kis.
Venge Gyro +1, for sure. Yeah. Don't see why not.
AA maybe as their last.
Yes, AA is still in the pool. Otherwise, maybe you get like your Vengeful Spirit plus Jungler, like roaming around. Like get a Venge plus Enchantress or a Venge plus Chen. Run like 3 solos and then just have a roaming support duo. But you can do that with the AA as well. Sanking another option if they want to just... If they do Sanking, they can't really offensive trailing as easily, but definitely probably a good support here to have as
and it's great for their team fight, too.
They banned TA, so RoX.kis are thinking that this is a support Darkseer or possibly even support like the support Gyrocopter you mentioned.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows with VP? They run some crazy stuff sometimes.
Yeah. Well, looking at the 2 drafts now, do you prefer other teams? Do you like
RoX.kis is pretty like well within their realm of comfort, I'd say. VP is a little bit more unusual, but I'm not sure how good they are at running like Panda. I haven't really seen too much of VP recently, but I don't know. It's about even. Okay. I don't really like one too much more over the other.
Yeah, I think a lot's going to come down to how they look to lane this, what hero matchups you get in the laning stage, and then as always, the support rotations. Like if you're getting good support rotations and making your supports useful the first 5 minutes of the game, you get a big edge just from that alone. So for now, VP and RoX.kis need to decide their last picks here. RoX.kis picked theirs first, and they do still need another core hero, and this will reveal to Virtus.Pro exactly what kind of lanes they're going to be up against with one more core hero. Going to be likely to come out here.
They like Nature's Prophet and be okay for them.
Prophet's been banned out.
Oh,
as is like Ember Spirit, Razor, like these annoying heroes which RoX.kis like to run, taken out.
There's Viper always. Viper is not very good versus Brew.
They run Luna every now and then.
I don't know if it's going to be a one-position Doom or a offlane Doom. I guess it's an offlane Doom. They do need a pusher.
Yeah. Combining a Luna with the forward spirits and just getting a lot of pushing power out of a Luna pick could be nice, but
Pugna 5-man.
Yeah, Pugna 5-man push. That sounds like a RoX.kis strat.
It definitely does. With double Necrobook, Invoker, and Pugna. I could definitely see that happening.
But Virtus.Pro, they've got good counter push. Like Gyrocopter alone can give you a lot, and they pick up Windrunner.
Virtus.Pro's turn to
I like how the voice still says Windrunner. Well, at least that's what I just heard. Windrunner at your service.
Wind Ranger returns. I think they changed that one to Wind Ranger. Okay. Ugh, that name. Wind Ranger's okay here. I mean, why her over most of the other offlaners? I don't know. They're Radiant, so they can get away with like so much.
This may be like the Navi style Ancients Windrunner, where you just get your Quelling Blade and kill Ancients from the start.
I don't think she's in that much trouble against their tri-lane. Like, she has a lot of move speed. I don't think they can really catch up to her with Venge and Gyro if they want to do that safe lane.
Yeah, you don't know what the third hero is going to be. If it's some kind of a good lockdown, then you may be screwed. If you get another stun with the Vengeful Spirit plus Gyro, yeah. I guess it depends what that stun is. If you get like a long-range initiation.
They could easily get away with like a Sand King pick, I feel like. The chances that RoX.kis offensive try are very, very low. Yeah. And they can play greedy with the supports.
Yeah, I think Sand King good. If they want to get something which can counter the Wind Ranger in lane, maybe like a Disruptor type pick. But I think the Sand King's good because you can just you can get some early kills and play greedy, go into the jungle, stack up with blood, and go from there. So
yeah, those two supports stand out the most. I'd say Sinking Disruptor would be better than most of the other ones available.
It is going to be a support Darkseer or even support Gyro. Support Panda, folks saying. Okay, so we may see a support Panda. Fourth position Panda.
It is support Panda.
Okay, so yeah, we got Illidan picking up the Gyrocopter. He'll be playing a carry role, and that puts Panda onto that like 4th position role.
The only reason why I don't like support Panda is just because he needs level 6 ASAP, and Blink Dagger is core on him.
Yeah, I guess I mean you look at like a support Sand King. He still he has a way of farming his Blink Dagger in the jungle. Which Panda
what is Panda gonna do? Run around and flail people?
Hopes he gets a kill or a gank hero there, but. Yeah, Virtus.Pro.
Still, it is nice for them to pick Broodmaster first. If they can run it mid, if they can run it as support, that means their drafting is a lot better because no one knows what they're gonna do. So.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what's the lanes are gonna be here. Virtus.Pro, a very important match for them. They're currently 4-2, and with 3 matches remaining, some very tough matches there. They need to win at least 1, and ideally 2 or 3 to get themselves into the TI4 European qualifiers. We'll introduce our 2 teams. On the Dire side is going to be Team Virtus.Pro. We've got Arsat playing the offlane Darkseer. In the mid lane, it's going to be the Viper being played by G, God Kill Them All. In the top lane, the safe lane, we've got NS on a support Brewmaster. We've got Jonham playing the Vengeful Spirit. And finally, Illidan on the Gyrocopter for Team Virtus.Pro.
Whose lineup do you like more?
I think RoX.kis is much like safer, standard, easier to execute. I don't know. I think RoX.kis. I think I have like the safer lineup, this like easier to execute lineup. But I think if VP gets some early momentum, their lineup could be pretty legit.
That's true. I think it's mostly about the Panda. That's the one here. I'm like, I'm not really sure if it's gonna work out here.
Oh, he finds the ult, but not gonna go in for the kill here. Treant's nearby as well, but. We'll introduce RoX.kis as the horn sounds, looking for a rune here. We're going to see Solo playing a safe lane farming Doom. In the mid lane, it is going to be BZZ on the Invoker with a Null Talisman first. Top lane, it's going to be the Treant Protector being played by Go Black, Yol on the Bane, and then finally Wind Ranger in the hands of Sadoy for the off lane.
That's a cool cape.
On your Wind Ranger?
It's a white cape. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Oh, NS. He's playing with fire here. He's in no man's land. NS, please. Support Panda at your service. He's got Jonham nearby, but
he's so tanky.
Yeah,
644 HP with 3 branches is a little absurd.
Yeah, Go Black gets one more right click. You've got to get some body blocks off. Go Black with boots. Go Black with boots. He's just
he can always clap.
Yeah. Go Black will just chase him.
Oh, what?
Boots Treant, man.
The heck was that?
85 damage.
How did Invoker catch up? He's 280.
I don't know. Sadoy now. Taking a lot of damage from the Rocket Barrage top. This is an offensive trialing, so they... Oh, actually, no. Mid lane. Invoker going to get caught out here. Vengeful Spirit clarity up. Doesn't have another stun for some time here, but the right clicks onto the high ground here. Invoker going to go down to 1 more, and G actually doesn't get the kill. Goes to the Vengeful Spirit. What?
Well played.
What? Yeah.
I don't know why he didn't have a spell invoked. He tried to go for quads. I guess Sunstrike wouldn't have held him out at all. Yeah. Anyways. But...
That's true.
That's a nice pick-me-up, though. I don't know what he was doing that far down the river.
Yeah. Not ready for that Vengeful Spirit rotation. Vengeful Spirit has like pretty short range. Like you gotta get damn nice and close to get that stun off. So
VP is gonna aggro try. It's a very unusual aggro try. Wind Ranger gonna be, I guess, the farmer for this lane.
Go aggressive early with Treant. Treant, like level 1 Leech Seed with Boots Treant with the 85 base damage is just so damn powerful. So I like the offensive trailing.
Yeah, it looks like Viper is destroying mid though. 10-2.
Yeah. Well, he's got his bottle up already. He's actually bottle crowing G, so not only something you'd expect coming out from a Viper, but this Invoker's gonna have a tough time. He's already got his Forge Spirits out though, so just the 1 Exalt, the 1 Quas, giving him the fast Forge Spirits. Meanwhile, bottom lane Solo. Heavy damage and harass coming out to Arsat. Arsat forced to surge away, and he can salve up. That'll heal him back up, but Solo getting the best of the Darkseer for now, and that's not a lane you'd expect Doom to just be winning.
Oh, Yol going for the courier snipe. Whoa. They did see him pick up the invis rune, but I don't know whether or not they'll be privy to this.
Courier's not coming out just yet. I think he's waiting to farm his boots on the Viper before he sends it back. Oh, that poor little Stumpy. He's 100 gold from boots.
BZZ like not denying.
G's waiting for his boots, so he'll have his boots and they can maybe upgrade the courier. We're almost at that 3-minute mark.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah. I think the Viper's okay. This will be close. Oh, if he loses the courier though, it's boots.
Invis Invis already ran out, so it'll be there, I think, exactly around 3 minutes.
He can use the bottle on the courier, like, in between right clicks to save it if he's ready for it. But they get Goback coming in as well.
Oh, wow.
He knows. Upgrade, sends it over. Well played, VP. Well played. They just wasted so much time.
Yeah. And there's an Orb of Venom out on Tree and Protector, too. Easy for Blood Gold.
What? Do you like the oof?
Yeah, it's not bad. That's a lot of slow. Leech
Okay.
Seed plus
Yep.
Oop. I mean, it's not awesome, but...
It slows down your arcane boots a lot.
40% moves.
They are going mid lane. They want this kill here, G. Getting caught by the Cold Snap, the Nightmare. They will set the Leech Seed here, G. He's got this bottle, but he's just going to be right-click down. Go Black with the big whale and right-clicks, and that's a pretty straightforward, easy kill for RoX.kis. G just not really ready for the double hero rotation.
Yeah, not at all. This Observer doesn't really see any of them at all, so... I mean, they weren't even smoked. They just straight up walked up to him.
They're just chilling the high ground, waiting for the courier and say, well, we don't get the courier, we'll get the kill on the Viper instead. So, as things stand, RoX.kis get their second kill of the game. They getting slightly outfarmed in mid lane. The Darkser and Doom dead even, and then top lane pretty even between the Wind Ranger as well as the Gyrocopter. So, all in all, it's a decent start for RoX.kis, but neither team you'd give a massive edge for. NS and Jottam try to go for rotation. Noxix, CG. He shows up bot. I think he just TP'd in bottom to get that kill. That level 5 Roman Viper, well, not even roaming, he just TP's bottom to get that kill on the Doom. Kind of an unexpected, but a really cool rotation from him.
Yeah, Doom had Scorcher on cooldown, rather.
And
so, Illidan's really hurting the last hit department, though. Only 12 last hits on Gyro, not your ideal Gyro start.
Yeah.
Especially with the supports, like sitting mid for almost a minute, and then getting a kill on G, and finally they will return.
So, looking at, I mean, even on kills, but do you think VP have got a good enough start to make this support panda work, or are they still got more work to do?
I think still more work to do. He isn't able to like double stack and double pull very, very often, and he's just about to hit level 3. He doesn't even have boots yet either, so he really has to rely on the Venge Stun or a Viper Strike or something to set up the kill.
Viper is level 6, so could see some more aggression coming out from him, but he can't really kill the Invoker on his own. He'd probably need a +1 support here. Meanwhile, bottom lane, the Doom come out onto Darkseer. Darkseer gonna be going down here. Jottam TP's in, but doesn't even get there for a deny, so Solo gets a solo kill with an Oov as well. Oov's all around.
Yeah,
more the merrier.
Didn't even have phase boost with Darkseer going with the double ring of regen build. I guess he wants to get a pipe early.
They're gonna get another kill too. Sunstrike, Leech Seed. Jottam actually dodges the Sunstrike. Not gonna matter anyways.
These two strength heroes, I mean, they don't even care about tower diving at all.
They right click for like 100 damage each, and also just they're tanky as hell. Doom even with just one armor.
Ban tree versus RoX.kis. Godblack's tree, it's not the best tree, but it's still pretty damn good. That, I mean, he's just running around the map just killing killing everyone. What the hell?
No, he's had a fantastic start here. G at the mid lane is working towards some treads here with a Belt of Giant Strength. Just going anything he can to take up. Rune not going to spawn top for him, unfortunately, but RoX.kis, they just keep on rotating. This Bane tree, the rotations around the map have just been pretty perfect so far.
Bottom tower is under attack.
And Wind Ranger is having a blast in the off lane. 28 last hits on Sadoi too, and he's just doing much better than AA in the off lane, always forced to worry about the Doom. Doom's 20 seconds away from being off cooldown, and he's gonna die again unless he has a support there.
Yeah, I think this Darkseer almost has to lead this lane with the Doom plus Tramp both in this lane. Phase boots up on the Doom, so his killing powers even increase further. What spells Doom actually got? What is that icon for? Purge. Oh, so maybe that's... Did he have that before when he got the kill? Did he use the Purge?
No, he didn't have any creep.
Purge is kind of nice. Like, you can purge
it's
up
okay.
the
It's so mana intensive.
And it's such a small cast range, yeah.
I mean, you don't really need it versus Darkseer. You can just Doom him. If you don't have Doom, you probably don't even need to go for a kill.
That's true. They are going for a kill now, though, and they've got Doom up back up. Arsat could be in all sorts of trouble.
What is he doing this far out?
Doom, Leech Seed, easy peasy. Arsat not really recognizing or respecting the Doom fairly short cooldown. He does buy out his items before he dies, but...
That's so much experience for Doom, though. You don't want to give Doom this type of start.
Yeah. Doom's just crushing. Solo's just doing amazingly in that bottom lane, and the rest of the lane's going pretty decently as well for RoX.kis. I mean, you mentioned the Wind Ranger having a blast at top lane. I'd say Invoker, he's kind of stabilized mid lane. He's a little behind the Viper on CS, but by such a small margin that he's okay. He's going to have his minus up in no time at all, and then he's going to just accelerate his farm from there.
And what do they really have to defend against RoX.kis if they want to start pressuring towers early with like a level 9 Invoker? He's almost level 9 and he'll have his Midas. And like Panda's still level 3.5. He has boots and he's stacking, but he's not really doing that much else. You can do this with any hero.
He's got to find some way to get his level 6 and get his Blink Dagger up eventually. So NS, the support Panda pick, being brought a little into question here. He's moving around a bit with the Darkseer. Like maybe Darkseer can kind of lead him into a fight with a Surge, but you've got to find the kill somewhere. Yol at top lane. Nightmare, Sunstrike, Power Shot. Illidan just gets demolished. One right click from Sidoi is all that's needed on top of that. Great gank coming out from RoX.kis. That's just clever play.
Yeah, their coordination is really, really good in their teamwork.
Sidoi could be in some trouble here. The Surge with the Iron Shell. No Nightmare from Yol. Looks like he's out of mana. Shackle shot from Sidoi, though. It's on the money. And NS not going to get the kill, which was a much-needed kill. If he gets that kill, it gets him about almost a full level out of it, as well as a lot of gold. So
that's such an underwhelming gank, though.
Yeah.
With I also think like level 1 Drunken Haze is mediocre compared to level 1 Drunken Brawler. I mean, guaranteed crit is so much better than this small mischance and small move speed slow. Yeah, I feel, but I don't think they would have gotten the kill anyways. It would have been pretty close, though.
Yeah. Well, stacks all over the place. And not NS. Jodam just triple stacked using an illusion rune. He stacked 3 camps at the same time. That was some impressive stuff, I gotta say. But we'll see. We'll see exactly when and how VP will farm that one. It may just be the Darkseer looking to catch up to try and get his mech from that. But for now, Darkseer, he's back bottom, gonna run into this Doom, and we've seen last time he just gets straight up Doom and killed. So he needs to stay as far back as possible from this Doombringer.
Yeah, and I think Doom can easily disengage too. Like if he sees a TB, he just Scorched Earth and phase boots out. Yeah. So AA has to be extremely, extremely careful.
BZZ has his Midas in the mid lane.
Smoke from Yol and Goblack.
Oh man, if you get your Invokers, one Nightmare, you set up the Sunstrike into the Leak Seed. Sunstrike, ooh, G gets hit by this one. They're not going to commit to it. Goblack did not want to go for the Leak Seed. TP's coming in from Jodam, and they turn this one around. They want BZZ. BZZ's low on mana. The Sentry gets deployed, but the turnaround comes. Here comes Illidan with the cooldown, and this is going to be a dead Invoker to start things off. You know, the Living Armor keeps alive a little bit longer. They lose Bane as well as Invoker. Now diving into the tower, Goblack. He's got a Leak Seed. Unfortunately, he didn't use it earlier on. He's struggling to find a target for it. G, one more tower right click. He's going to go down. Oh, it was almost perfect. It was almost amazing for VP.
BZZ didn't get the memo that they were backing, and he was just a prime target sitting downhill and in the range of Viper Poison attack and Viper Strike. So, not the best coordination from RoX.kis.
Like Goblack, like they got the Nightmare off, and then Goblack's like, no, we're not going for this. I don't want to use Leech Seed. Like he could have used the Leech Seed. Like right as the Sunstrike went in, but he decided they didn't want to go for the kill, but then...
I think they could have gone for the kill. Yeah. I don't really know what they were scared. I guess maybe like the gyrocopter that rotated in, but...
They either need to go for it or completely back off. They went for like the middle ground, which was like that awkward, oh, we didn't get the kill, and now we're also getting counter gang.
Still, Invoker has his Midas. He's doing fine in terms of farm gold lead, about 1700 in favor of RoX.kis. And I think the big winner is the Doombringer. He's just doing so much better than the Darkseer.
Has he got like drums or something coming out in the courier? I think he's got a lot of farm.
Yep.
Yeah. So Fox, he tried to use the Purge on the Iron Shield creep apparently, but failed. That's a sad Doom.
Get another creep, bro.
Yeah.
Get the lightning creep. That lightning creep's so good. Nope, he won't opt for it. He wants to purge.
There we. Oh well.
It purges iron or purges.
He got the lightning creep. There we go.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got that chain lightning, man. That's some
that
good spammable damage.
So damage, mana efficient for damage. Yeah. It's actually really absurd how much damage it does.
You can sit back and use it and not have to tank up the Iron Shell damage. But RoX.kis looking to get aggressive once again. Top lane, Vengeful Spirit, one Nightmare will spell his demise, and Yol lands it with the Sunstrike, Shackle to follow, and easy pickings for RoX.kis.
So much burst from them, but their AoE is actually pretty pathetic. So I think if VP wants to get back into the game, they need level 6 on Panda, which is coming out very, very soon. 501 out of 600 XP. Okay. Some nice vacuums from Darkseer, a mech, and they can actually 5-man RoX.kis.
And he's getting closer to his Blink Dagger. He's got 1,300 gold, which is it's still going to be another 3 to 5 minutes, I'd say, before the Blink is up, or maybe longer if he starts dying. But in theory, there'll be a Blink Dagger up sometime on this Panda. And once he has that, the 5-man from VP is so much better than RoX.kis' 5-man. RoX.kis is all about that single target burst damage, but if they get too far ahead in items, well, then suddenly their 5-man can actually match up, because they're going to have double Forward Spirits, Invoker starting to build his Necro Book 3, and that's where you do not want to be fighting into RoX.kis if they've got a Necro through an Invoker.
Sadoy's so farmed now too, with phase boots and 4-step. Like they can easily disengage a Brewmaster ultimate, I feel like.
And they'll bring down this top tier 1 tower. Bane gained the last hit for that one, so he can get his team some arcane boots, which is going to basically mean they can be constantly non-stop aggressive here with this. And
the problem with VP's lineup right now is they can't ever be alone in fighting. Like they just get slept and bursted down with Sunstrike Sab, Power Shot, and just Doombringer too. Doom can pretty much solo anybody inside of VP. And the only one that can be alone is Viper, just because he's under protection of the T1 tower, but everyone else has to be extremely careful. And RoX.kis, they're not really feeling that pressure either. They're either stacked, they're thinking about stealing it, and I mean the game is, the map is theirs.
Yep. Well, we'll see what the plan's going to be here as far as VP's comeback goes. Looking at the net worth, it's really spells the story of this game. All of RoX.kis' 3 core heroes are just so far ahead. They're ahead by about 5k total gold, and the top 3 farmers all on the RoX.kis side, with Doom leading the way, Wind Ranger and Invoker not far behind. VP are doing all they can to catch up, but right now it's not all that much. Illidan went for a Helm that dominates.
Yeah, so it's pretty much on Illidan, I'd say.
He's not going for like a BKB rush. He's going for that Helm phase boost.
He needs to be super fat. Yeah. Like if he goes BKB, he just gets doomed anyway. So I think he needs to go for just a ton of items. So maybe he can just like stand there and man fight even with the Doom on him.
Viper is level 11, so he does have that level 2 Viper Strike. As far as levels go, VP, I think they're still doing okay
this is a smart wraparound.
They may find the Doom from the high ground here. Yeah, Doom going to walk into. They can chain stun and burst him down. It's fantastic. But they go to the low ground. The Sunstrike going to hit on Johnham. They see it coming. No Doom just yet from Solo. He can walk forward. He gets the Scorched Earth as well as a Doom off. He's tanky, but not tanky enough. Kills the Vengeful Spirit. Doom onto Illidan as well. Cyclone going to throw the Trine up in the air. Trine gets off an Overgrowth, though, and he's going to look to just
dispel it, man.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure you can dispel Overgrowth.
I think so too, but we're going to see the chase come onto BZZ, his Invoker. In some trouble with Doom dead. Invoker going to be the next to fall, and Go Black. He can't fight. Power Shot will snipe the Gyrocopter though, and now Yol is in all sorts of trouble as he's on the run. One more right click from the Viper will get another kill.
Wow, that's such a big fight for VP. And they did that immediately as they got the level 6 on Panda Ultimate. Exactly what they needed, and now Brewmaster 150 away from having a Blink Dagger.
Yeah, and you've got a mech on your Darkseer, so you've got mech, you've got Blink Dagger, your Viper is getting huge after that fight. Viper got multiple kills, he's picked up a point boost, he's got Treads, Bottle, Aquila, Magic Wand, and it was a big win for Virtus.Pro.
The only problem is that Gyrocopter did die, but he even bought his Blade of Alacrity before he died, so he's doing fine.
So Yasha into something else maybe coming out from him. Outside the bottom lane, Vacuum being used here. He's actually maybe in a bit of trouble here as Solo really diving far for that one. Magic Missile comes out, but with the Bane showing up and Bane having a Fiend script, that's not a fight you want to take. Yeah. The permanent teamfight recap lingering on the stream there. Remember one game we had it there like for 5 minutes straight where it just like slowly faded out in the background.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
That's right, we're learning here.
It's important that Gyrocopter isn't the main damage dealer and the other people have some farm too, because otherwise they just get doomed, ignore everyone else and just kill him, man.
Viper's farm. Like, Darkseer's catching up, like Darkseer doesn't need like big items to do farm.
Oh, he gets gripped out!
Oh, the Vacuum's going to be too late. He's Arsat trying to surge himself in. The Brewmaster shows up, but it's too late. The Vacuum there, as well as an Ice Wall being used in return here. Invoker trying to cover the retreat. Arsat shackled up. He's going to get focused down here in the back lines. One more power shot, not there. Meanwhile, yeah, there we go. Darkseer goes down. Meanwhile, in the main fight, they did lose the Brewmaster as well as the Darkseer now. The chase is still on. Yol's low, but he's going to have a brain tap soon enough. And the Leech Seed from long range catches out G. The shackle into Johnham. This is going to be a full 5-hero team wipe if they're not careful. G, he's being focused down so quickly here. Johnham on the run gets brain tapped up. 1 level death. Team wipe going RoX.kis' way. 15 kills to 9. That's ugly stuff. Right after they win a team fight, they get demolished.
They just had to be a tiny bit more patient. Wait for Vengeful Spirit to be there to defensively swap. Wait for Panda's ultimate to be up. Wait for daytime vision so they don't get engaged from the fog.
Illidan just getting caught out so foolishly.
It could have been easily just like a 1 for 0 and they just lose 1 tower, maybe 2, but instead they try and save them. 5 heroes dead, and AA probably was like, where's my backup, guys? I had a 3-man vacuum wall.
Yeah, well, that was the Darkseer went fully YOLO mode there just to try and save his buddy, but Gyrocopter should not have been there to begin with. Like he had full vision of the Bane with that T1 tower up, but decided
it was nighttime. He didn't have.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he didn't have vision. It was like he was just playing a little bit too greedy. Well, so now Sadoy looks like he's actually working on an Orchid. That's gonna make Panda's life so insanely difficult.
Yeah, like if you've got fast reactions, he blinks in before he even ultis, you get that orchid off. Especially because pandas normally play greedy and go for the blink clap before they ulti. It gives you a good, I'd say almost a full second window to cast that
she
orchid.
already has it. Dang, 18 minutes.
This is such a farm Wind Ranger.
That's such a good build, though, too. It's not necessarily like a hard counter to Panda, but Silence is just working incredibly well, and teams
it's
generally
great against Darkseer.
Yeah, it's really good, and a lot of the Orchid heroes have actually not been in fashion, like Storm Spirit, for example.
It gives you just this great damage in general, like even just more right-click damage, more like mana regen, so you can just spam your spells. If you go like 4-staff mech, you do have some mana issues, so yeah, I like this build coming out from the Wind Ranger.
Especially since she's not going to be focused at all. And if she does, like let's say she gets swapped in and stunned, she can always pop Wind Run and 4-staff immediately, and they're going to have such a hard time killing her. Tree Armor, mech on top of that, and on top of that you have like a front line from the Doom, you have Defensive Sleep available, you have Overgrowth, so she can go.
Grimasa does go in. The Doom goes out on the Darkseer, which means no vacuum wall in this fight. Viper Strike comes out on the Doom, but he's got Scorched Earth. He is so damn tanky here. The Deafening Blast catches out 2 as well. Illidan shackled up. He goes down to Sidoi. 2 heroes dead. Not a single loss on the RoX.kis side, and they're still all full HP. You're going to get stunned up before you get off a Nightmare or a Grip there, and NS shackled, brought down, and there's a Nightmare. It's caught the Vengeful Spirit. No way out for Johnham. That's going to be the 4th casualty on the VP side. 4 for nothing. Well played, RoX.kis. Another tower going to be their prize.
Second Panda ult coming out 19 minutes into the game. This is why I don't like the support Panda. Is because you win fights with Panda Ultimate, and then he starts to level off, and with this sort of lineup, he just levels off much sooner. Generally, you'll have like 5 Panda Ultimates by 20 minutes. And the second one, they already lost a huge team fight, lost 2 towers, and I don't really see them coming back into this game. Like Gyrocopter, he might be a little bit farmed, but they didn't even have to doom him. He got shackled, gripped, and no one else could really do work. They straight up ignored the Panda, doomed the Darkseer, and Viper doesn't have his Ags, and he can maybe Viper Strike one person, but the damage is so slow that they don't have to worry about him either.
This gold graph was so ugly. It's like 15k gold advantage going the way of RoX.kis. NS wants to contest when you think about a blink clap, but he's got no ultimate. The cooldown going to just do a little bit of chip damage here, and RoX.kis even, actually the wall is going to land with a vacuum, catches out 2, but Sidoi 4-staffs away, and RoX.kis is disengaged. They've got Doom in 10 seconds. They can fight this. I don't think they're going to let...
They have to go in. The Roche is way too low.
VP they're so low. Here we go. Meatball's going to come flying down to the Roche MP with a Deafening Blast. It's the death of Illidan. Onto the high ground goes the Vengeful Spirit. He gets stuck up there. He swaps the Invoker up there instead. We see the Aegis picked up by the Doom here, as well as the Roshan kill going the Radiant's way, and that's going to be Johnham on the Vengeful Spirit dying. Arsart going to get chased down by Solo here. They've lost 2. It's going to make it 3 and 4 here as your Panda goes down, your Viper goes down, your Darkseer in the mid lane going to be 5. It's a full team wipe. RoX.kis destroy Virtus.Pro.
What a flippin' disaster. Jeez. The VP were so close to doing that, and then the Evoker, the Meteor Blast, just... I mean... I have to give props to VP for trying to run a support Panda, but there's a reason why teams don't run support Panda.
Yeah.
And I don't really feel like it was mostly his fault, though.
He didn't do anything. He didn't play that necessarily poorly. There was just no openings for him to do anything. They had that one good team fight, which I think was just the surprise factor of having the Brewmaster ultimate for the first time.
They smoked behind them and from the high ground, so that's a fight that if you lose that, you should probably GG out. So they did win one fight, but that's about it. Gyrocopter. It was a nice pick. It seemed like he did decently. Yeah. He did better than I thought he would.
Imagine if that's like a just Gyrocopter Vengeful Spirit plus like a Sand King or jungling a Ganker here. Like there's just, they couldn't do anything with
Vengeful almost had no impact, I feel.
Yeah. And partly because your support pair is you're paired up with a Brewmaster who has no impact. So.
And I mean, just compare Venge to like Treant Protector or Panda to Bane. Like what they did in the map, you just can't compare them.
Well, we'll bring back in our host Zayuri. A very quick game 1 here on the main
stream. Treant, man.
It sure was. Yeah, that tree had a huge impact. He started that game like 1-0-2 in the first 3-4 minutes. He was just walking around, not hitting any creeps, just farming heroes. Easy peasy, especially when paired with the Doom. Silence the Darkseer, hit him with the Leech Seed, and that normally elusive offlaner becomes a pretty easy kill.
And I think Doom should not have gotten the solo kills. Like Arsart got completely destroyed in that 1v1 matchup. Yep. The first kill was a solo kill, then Treant came in to mess things up a bit.
It seemed like kind of poor positioning from Arzard on the Darkseer, maybe not quite respecting the amount of damage that the Doom can put out. It just seemed like he was looking to farm some creeps.
The Oofs did wonders.
Yeah. They certainly did.
And well, we have 3 games going on. So I don't want to keep the other people too long. There's Team Coast versus PR. That's a really high profile game.
And that's on High Ground or
on High Ground
too? Okay, so High Ground TV, and of course you guys can go to beyondthesummit.tv to find all of the streams listed.
Mouse versus next.kz is also on.
Yeah, or twitch.tv/team/
those are 4 teams who are also in the playoffs race. So.
Yeah,
all 3 games are pretty much going on since that was a very fast game. So be sure to check those out.
Then if you really want the best match of the round, He versus Aware, check out the lounge stream.
Hell yeah.
BTS 3, baby.
Dude, that one has almost as many viewers as the other 2.
That's what I'm telling you. It's all that He versus Aware. No, jokes aside, He versus Aware, 2 teams who aren't likely to advance, but Modern Maniacs, PR.
It might be the most fun to watch because they have nothing to lose.
Yeah. You'll see some Meepo picks, who knows.
And Pudge.
Yeah.
Pudgelicious.
Pudgelicious. We got invaders coming into the studio.
You lost.
Yeah, I know. I'll be heading outside.
Virtus throws.
Virtus throws, indeed.
Whatever.
Oh, boy. All right, so we'll have a decent break, guys. A quick first game. And what's the next match coming up on BTS 1? And we'll be
We got Relax
about an hour.
versus Aware.
Relax versus Aware. All right, so that'll be coming up here next. Gods and Merlini will be covering it.
Pop it in the shot.
And, hey there, Merlini. So we'll have a quick break, guys. Thank you for joining us at the NA Hub for the TI4 Qualifiers presented by Monsters. We'll be back. Check out the other streams while we're waiting for our next match.
Producers.